Here we go. Yet again. For those who don't know me and might be seeing this for the very first time, my name is Carcino. This is my page, Carcino for Life. And on this page, we tackle boxing, hip hop, entertainment news, whatever news is going around today. And I want to say thank you to those who came here for the very first time and is enjoying the page. We thank you. And for those who love the videos that we put out, I appreciate all your love and support as we try to give you guys positive information every time we go live. We try to give you nothing but the very best of us, not the worst of us. So once again, thank you for that. And I appreciate all the support, all you guys who've hit up my Patreon, Carcino for Life. I will be updating the podcast today. So the Carcino for Life podcast will be popping today. I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday because I fell asleep. Yep, I fell asleep. Now, this video would not be one of those great, outstanding videos that we normally do because, once again, this is the part of the game that sucks. This is the part of the game where these three people who are listed are nothing but time thieves. These people want to use you or use us, the people on the internet, to push their agenda or message across. Orlando Brown, let's start with him first. Orlando Brown has always been getting away with trolling and throwing big celebrities' names around to push an agenda of getting attention. For whatever reason, it works for him and his mindset. So he believes that this is the ticket, this is the way to go. All I have to do is be controversial. All I have to do is turn things up and keep wrecking shop. And everybody out there will still pay attention to me and treat me like a superstar. So he talks about Michael Jackson and Will Smith, and it was the most belligerent cry for attention I've ever seen in my life. It didn't even make sense, half of it. He's mispronouncing Will's son's name. He's just all over the place. What's good, man? What's up, Kevin Finley? I see you. Yeah, so the whole situation's changed because the narratives have went to a whole nother level. When the narratives go to another level, it's like the little boy who cried wolf. Okay, the first time he did it, it was, whoa! Now it's like, dude, you're doing this over and over again whenever you feel like there's no attention on you. What can you say now? And it's just sad and pathetic at this point that even if something might have happened to you and you might be telling the truth about something, no one's going to take you seriously. No one. I mean, and you have children. You know, I mean, you have children who's basically of age. They're like 6 and 7 and all this stuff. And 8, they're on social media. They know that you're daddy. You know, so they go online. What you want them to see all this stuff? It's tragic. Well, I know drugs. I mean, I believe he was probably touched somewhere down the line. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, people. Some of you guys are new that popped in here. Well, somebody can't teach you what they don't know, Kevin. Check for my stimulus. I don't think I'm gonna get one, but if I do, cool. Peace and good health to you too, Mr. Smith. Now, Orlando Brown has been getting away with this because people have been an audience to his pain. And as long as people continue to be an audience to his pain, there's going to be no change in his behavior. He's going to continuously do the same thing over and over again with no one coming in the way to stop it because the world keeps paying attention. Which brings us to the next person, Sticky Nicki, Nicki Minaj. Now, Nicki Minaj actually is a story that is just nuts. Nicki Minaj and Kenny Petty and everybody started this, oh, did they break up rumor? They broke up. Some guy from jail called in on Twitter and said that they had a fight and Kenny and her broke up, and everybody was talking about that a little bit. That's how bad Nicki's stock has been. And this new team she got, PR team, they've had a hard run and they have done a tremendous job of keeping Nicki Minaj afloat during this entire toxic tour run or promotional run. Now, through this whole thing, Kenny Petty's issues have tarnished her legacy. And it just keeps weighing on her. So when everybody saw, like, oh, they heard the rumor that she might have been released from Kenny Petty, everybody got excited who was on her side. Like, yes, Nicki's free. She's back. She changed her Twitter, and some guy from jail said something. Nobody from mainstream media really even touched it. And nobody from small town media even touched it. That's how much out the loop Nicki is right now. That small time blogs, they wouldn't even touch it. No one cared. They was like, Nicki did what? She said what? No one cares. No one cares. Yeah, well, that's what happens. And it was on a small level that today she came out and kind of clarified that she's still with Kenny Petty. Of course you didn't, because if she was broken up with him, she would have given an exclusive to somebody already. It would have been on a bigger headline. Wouldn't have been done that small. She has to stay there because she went through all this hell. He's already did this much damage. Getting rid of him now is just going to create another problem. It's like if you would have got rid of him, the time to do it was a long time ago, not now. Now after you back him from everything. I'm tired. I've been working like crazy. See, thinking work from home is easy. It's a non-stop Ferris wheel. Thanks, Big Ace. I appreciate that. Don't forget to hit the like button, people. The like button is free. You want to donate to the page? My Cash App is Carcino. And you might want to check out the Patreon today. You want to see Jay-Z and Beyonce cover up a crime? There it is. It's all there for you. Everybody's worried about my health too. And every comment post, and I appreciate that. I'm fine. They come get me. You know who to look for. So you already know who to look for. Roach, this what gets me. Roach is on Patreon. And he like, huh? Like, how did I miss that? It's what everybody's been talking about today. I think you was probably even on there. Mr. Shaw, what's good? Now, so that whole little play Nicki did, nobody cared, didn't do anything, didn't move, what have you, right? Now, let's go to the next thing. The very last thing. 6ix9ine. They say 6ix9ine this and 6ix9ine that. It is so pathetic and so sad that we're living in this time where this is the new reality. It's sad. I say that because that's exactly what it is. It's sad. It's pathetic. We're living in a time where rappers are not even rapping. They get publicity on what they comment, who they get into it with, and create drama by dissing some artist who's got a project or something that's hot. They got to come in and hate on it to get some attention and ride their wave. And people care about that more than their music. Now I'm like, are you a troller or a blogger or are you a rap artist? Which one is it? So what 6ix9ine decided to do, because he's working with the academics, is you will see all the culprits involved too when just letting things play out. You see TMZ is working with 6ix9ine and they have somebody in there that's working with him. So they can just make up a story about 6ix9ine and roll with it and try to make something of it. Like, I would never deal with Tory Lanez. Anybody who's dealing with 6ix9ine, I will never deal with them. Never deal with them. After this fact and everything he just did, anybody who's partnering with him, doing a deal with him, doing any type of association with 6ix9ine, I will never have anything to do with it. Academics has already tied his balls to 6ix9ine, so he has no other choice. That's his only staple in the game that he matters is I got 6ix9ine. Then he trying to do that with Blue Bottles, Whack 100 guy. I'm like, come on. All right, so I'll never deal with Tory Lanez. Never. There's none in a million years to answer that dude and give him that kind of shine, knowing he's a snitch. Can't rock with it. Can't rock with you. Can't rock with a person that would see that as okay. Couldn't rock with you. Because now you don't have any morals, no code, no honor. You do anything just because somebody has got an internet buzz. I mean, what was the tweet? Oh, 6ix9ine. Oh, he's back trolling. He said he wasn't going to troll. He put up a picture of him eating some cheese and said, snitch. He got an album coming out, said snitch. Oh, 6ix9ine's back at it again. I'm like, how do you make a 6-minute video about that? You look like a fool. Then talking about, oh, 6ix9ine saying he would snitch on somebody else too. Like, uh-oh, look out. 6ix9ine's back trolling. Like, are we serious right now? I would question anybody that even wrote something about that. I didn't get involved, and I'm not finna get what 6ix9ine wants. 6ix9ine wants a platform where everybody's talking about it. He wants TMZ. He wants academics to push it. He wants all these idiots to push it. Because that's what people are going to do to make people run out and buy his records. People are getting groovy with the snitch. But as artists, they're proving that they're disloyal, the whole nine, because they're running behind a guy that don't make any sense whatsoever. The problem is that, how should I put it? There's no substance, in other words. And no music that he's putting down, plus the principle of this guy didn't do something like, it's not like 6ix9ine didn't commit any crimes whatsoever, and the gang was extorting him to do these things, and out of fear, he was there and he had no way out. That's not the case. He went front line and center. He used them to go start unnecessary beefs and shoot at somebody or do something else to try to harm somebody on his behalf, as well as the stuff they were doing. So he was more of a participant than he led on, but then he tried to lie and say they all set him up and then turned on the people. And I'm like, dude, you got this guy locked up. He was in his bed chilling till you said, yo, I need you to come down here. And he had your back, and you paid him back by putting him in jail. That's the kind of guy you're dealing with. So I can't trust your music. I can't trust your vision. How you gonna rap about how real you are and you getting jiggy with the person that's trying to lock you up for it? And now he's back on the streets and people are gonna trust him? Oh no, he's a Fed plant. That dude will sell you out for a cheeseburger. It was a double cheese, man. It was an extra cheese. So all this 6ix9ine doing a little stupid stuff. Yo, he said he a snitch on. He better be careful. Or he gonna snitch on Tory Lanez. He's not really from Canada. I mean, he's not really from America. He's from Canada. He's like, he's gonna snitch on him. You better look out. Here comes 6ix9ine. He's trolling again. I don't know if he's gonna violate his probation. Uh-oh, here he comes. I'm like, I understand there's a lockdown. I understand that you don't have enough news. But to involve that guy back into any scenes is just wrong. All three of these people are idiots. All three of these people have a problem with fame. They have an addiction to it, and it needs to be resolved. So on that note, I am out. I wasn't going to make this a very long video. I just wanted to make sure that I get your attention and get you guys ready and prepared. Hopefully your families are safe. I'm going to get out of here, probably take a little nap, and get back in the game. Deuces. I'm so tired I hit the wrong button.